This is luxury in an Amazon budget. New year and another episode of the most unbelievable luxury designer inspired lookalikes at Amazon haul and some more. Oh my goodness me, friends, all the things that I have found, I'm so excited. Honestly, this video was supposed to go live back in January, but if you are a follower of mine, you know that it was a little bit of a wonky January. I just simply got a little bit sick, but don't you worry if you haven't done so yet. And this is very important because as soon as this video go live, usually it kind of goes viral. I get a lot of views. This is my most viewed series, okay? So make sure you first, go ahead, check the description box. I will be also leaving a QR code somewhere here of my Amazon storefront. You want to make sure you follow me on my Amazon storefront because I just keep adding stuff. So if I don't get to do this video on time, at least you're able to see it. Be the first one to jump into these unbelievable designer inspired items and get your hands on it before they sell out. So again, it will be on the QR code, on the description box, and while you're subscribing to the channel, because yes, you don't want to miss any of these uploads or any of my uploads for that matter. You want to make sure you check that pinned comment because right there, I will be leaving also copy and paste the description box with all the direct links to each items and obviously my link to the Amazon storefront. Let's go ahead and get started with a bag that you're going to be with your jaw drop. If you follow me, you know that in one of my Chanel shopping blogs, I tried this bag and I said, you know, I decided not to go for it because he just looked too big for my profile. But then later on, I was a little bit like, oh my gosh, I should have got it. But it was a seasonal item. So it gets really hard when a seasonal item goes bye-bye. But I have found this incredible inspired bag. Yes. And not only that, it is leather and it is gorgeous. It has the intertwined leather. Now, this doesn't say Chanel anywhere. It's just an inspiration with this beautiful duotone. I think this is just such a classic, beautiful bag. Yesterday, my mom, she came to visit and she saw it and she's like, oh my gosh, that bag is beautiful. And I said, yeah, mom, you know, I just got it at Amazon. I'm like, she's like, at Amazon? And I'm like, yeah, it's not Chanel. And she's like, well, it looks amazing. And she basically said, can I have it? And I said, okay, don't worry, mom. Certainly, I will order one for you and you will have it. You will have it because this is gorgeous. Look at the way that this is made. I mean, even on the stitching through the suede part and the smooth leather, you see like how it just goes through completely. So it's nothing wonky. It's really well made. And it does have a trifold kind of compartment. So you have one here. I know it's dark. It's hard to see. And then you have a zipper compartment. So you can, you know, securely save those things that you don't want anybody to reach into them. And then another compartment here. So this is an amazing bag if you're looking for, you know, that working bag, the bag that you use it for everyday work, that just is nice, is roomy, is beautiful. It does have another closure here too. It is absolutely just stunning. Honestly, I'm just like so impressed. When I purchased it, I was like, oh, hopefully it is what I'm expecting to be. And oh my gosh, it is. It totally is. And I have found so many things, my friends, that, I mean, like my Amazon storefront is full pack of unbelievable discoveries. But this one, it's a random walk. This is just absolutely gorgeous. It's even adjustable here, not by much because it's not like a huge strap, but you can still adjust it a little so it will go really well on the shoulder. Now, this strap is perfect for, you know, on the shoulder strap. It's not a crossbody, but anyhow, friends, this is an amazing find. And I remember really well when I saw the designer version, this was almost to $7,000. Well, this is not near as that. It was, I think, $120, something along those lines. I don't want to be precise on pricing because this is the thing with Amazon. You have to random walk. When you see something, you add it to cart and check out immediately. A lot of the products that I'm showing today, they already have reviews too. So if you want to see other images from other people aside of the footage that I'm showing to you today, I will highly suggest you to check it out. But literally do not wait too long because these are opportunities that they come and they leave like like right away. Now this beauty has come back in stock. I don't know for how long, but FYI, is this beautiful inspire LV agenda in it's just like a checker kind of canvas. It doesn't say Louis Vuitton, but it's just so beautiful, okay? And I love that ballerina pink interior. It's just so gorgeous. And if it wasn't for this baby that I got it last year, I wouldn't have pulled the trigger on this is the real thing. This is mine. This is one that I unboxed. When did I unbox it? Maybe like the last weekend. So if you want to see those kind of unboxings, yeah, I'm a luxury lover, but I also appreciate things like this, and it actually helps me a lot on big purchase decision because sometimes I feel like, I don't know if it's worth it or not. And I thought, you know what, this is a classic that it will just do not, it's not going to be out of style. It's something that is useful and it's just a classical thing, and hence is one of the most gifted items during the holiday season and any special occasion, I should say. But yeah, if it wasn't for this baby, I wouldn't have gone for this one. Now I just literally transfer everything that I had here into here, so all my stuff, my planner, but then this one I'm gonna use it no matter what in planning expenses like budgeting and other kind of tracking stuff. So do you see what I mean? Now, how much this cost? Honestly, I don't recall. I'm sorry, but I think it wasn't any more than $30, $35. This one, I know. Don't judge me, okay? Here for all of you. This was 900 plus. Okay, don't judge. This is legit amazing. This is yes, you heard me right, my own product, one that I created and launched with my husband last year, and it's sold at Amazon. So shameless plug here, but we all cook, don't we? And we all are ready to create the most amazing Valentine's Day. Even it can be a lunch or just any special day. And I just want to share with you my creation, Mistura Marinade Cooking Sauce. This is the Peruvian secret. If you're a foodie, you know Peruvian cuisine is high up there. We have among the very best restaurants in the world. The first very best restaurant in the world is in Peru. And yeah, this is the sauce that it will add such an amazing flavor to your veggies, to your meats, even to your burgers, to your tacos. Don't think that you have to, learn a new Peruvian recipe. No, you can even add it to stews. Go and check my reviews on my sauce, the Mistura sauce. And right now we're running a special on the single sauces, and you can also buy them in packs of 6, in gallons. I know a lot of you, they love it so much. You have even been gifting them to friends, family, and you have also made the Mistura sauce a part of your own cooking style, which it means so much to me. It's a piece of my family and your kitchen. So definitely you marinate, again, meats, veggies, tofu, whatever you want. You cook it, and oh my gosh, this is amazing. Make sure, it says right here, shake it really, really well. The amount of ingredients here are barely there. I think we have 5 or 6 ingredients in here. It's super simple. Our sauce is completely vegan. There's no sugars added to this, and it is gluten free. So you are gonna love it. And like I said, shameless plug, but while you are shopping at Amazon, why not add one of these to your cart? Try it, leave a review, and let me know. Come back here and let me know if you tried it. I would love to hear from you. Now, if you have watched my latest shopping blog at Chanel for the 26P collection, I mentioned it that there is a lot of jeans And if you're aware of, Chanel is coming with the denim makeup collection. I know. I have also covered that. It's coming so soon. Mark your calendars, February 18th at Chanel boutiques. It may come sooner. I already have the previews and I have all the links for that too. Oh my gosh, friends, I'm so crazy about it. But not only Chanel, but many brands, they are coming out with a lot of denim in their collections. Also, blues are very in. And I have been telling you since last year that light blues, and I mean any kind of color blue, because I also have seen cobalt blues, like other kind of blues. They are going to be very trendy as we approach spring and summer. So get ready for that. And look what I have found. This beauty. Oh my gosh. It comes in different shades of blue. So this is a light kind of denim color, but it also comes in a darker color. This resembles so much to a Chanel 2.55 bag, which is the classier than the classier bag. And it's kind of like your quiet luxury because it doesn't have the big CC logo. Well, I found this one and I think it looks so great. I also love that inside is red. I love that detail. I truly love it. Now inside, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not leather. It's just kind of like plasticky material. So the bag is just kind of like, if you want to be on trend, you want to use something. Personally, I have seen so many Chanel denim bags and I will not buy the real Chanel bag at all and whatsoever. I will rather have a inspired one, a look-alike, a high-end, like kind of bag, or even go into the pre-loved market, but not really spending like right now any classic flap. Even the 2.55, they are in the $10,000 and up. Yeah, you heard it right. It's ridiculous. This was like $29. I'm okay with that because I know myself and I know that a denim bag is nothing that I'm going to use throughout the entire years or for years to come. It's something that I will just style it with, certain kind of outfit for maybe a couple, days, throughout spring, summertime. So in reality, I'm not going to spend that much money. Okay. I said it. So most likely you will never, well, I shouldn't say never see me, unboxing a Chanel denim bag. But if anything, it will be pre-loved one. I will not toss my money on a denim bag like that. So these inspired ones are fantastic. You're going to be in shock. And this is the best inspired one that I have found, because if you have been watching this series, you know that, what was it, like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, I showed you one and I said, do not even dare to buy it. I even linked it and I put right next to it, do not buy. Do not buy, just because I didn't want you to waste your time or money, because regardless of the price, we don't want to be wasting money on something that is just like absolutely a no-go, right? Well, I have found this Bulgari Serpenti inspired version. Very, very close to the real deal. Look at that. And it's 18K gold plated. Now, these are obviously not diamonds. They must be, I'm trying to look here. Yeah, cubic zirconias. And this is adjustable. Okay, friends. This is a real Bulgari bracelet, okay? Obviously, this is a ring. But look at that. Look. This is so close. And I am just so happy that I was able to find it. Reason why is because I have been eyeing and thinking into get the matching ring or even the pave one. But, with these purchases, you have to be cautious. You really want to be not only convinced, but fully and completely in love. And that's exactly what I was looking for. So this is a perfect way for me to try the ring with my bracelet, see how I feel about it, if I will wear it enough to I don't want to say justify my purchase because I never go into shopping for something expensive to justify my purchase, just to feel good and happy and content about it. And look at that. Look at that. And sometimes these purchases completely satiate that, like, I want to get it, I want to get it. Yeah. This looks incredible, and it's right next to all my solid gold rings, and it doesn't look cheap. You know how sometimes you find these lookalikes and they are like completely like, okay, these look like completely like, like you're kind of a little bit like, this is embarrassing if I'm gonna put it right next to my true solid gold jewelry per se, right? Well, this one doesn't. This one honestly looks insane, incredible. You're not gonna believe it, friends. I think this ring at Bulgari, if it's all diamonds, is $13,000. I know. This one is $13. You see what I did right there? Oh my gosh, this is just incredible. I also purchased this other serpenty kind of ring. Honestly, really nicely made. But it's just, I think, you see, this is good for me to see. It's not going to be my style, most likely. It's not because it's too big or too statementy, but perhaps it's just not for me. But regardless, it looks great. It even looks like it has emeralds on the eyes. Super cool ring. I think this is a really, really nice, again, inspired to the designer version. And again, $13. I'm just laughing about it because it's like, I'm just like completely like, wow, I cannot believe like these $13. I mean, it looks really good. And for being gold plated, that means too that it's not going to last you for a lifetime, but it's going to last you for a good amount of time if you take good care of it. Friends, what did you see next? Oh my gosh. The earrings to match my necklace. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, these are just so cute. My goodness me. Okay, aside to these earrings that I just found, right, that I think they are just spectacular. And again, they are like about, like $15, $20, something along those lines. I also found a very much alike to these earrings that I'm wearing right now. Now, these earrings, they are the designer version. If you go to buy this designer version, they are going to cost you around, at the moment, between $900 to a little bit over $1,200, okay? When you buy costume jewelry from luxury designer houses, they are not solid gold, they are not diamonds, they are no precious gems, they are not even real pearls. You are literally with all the letters buying only for the name and the logo, unless you buy from their high jewelry collection, which that is already, going in the 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 and so forth. So when you're thinking about of something that most likely with the years is gonna either tarnish or just not look the same as the day that it started, it's just, to me, it's not worth it. And listen, I love these earrings, but now that I'm able to find lookalikes at Amazon, I feel like, oh my gosh, like slapping my face completely, because it's like, I don't use them like even every single day to honestly justify this purchase, okay? I will say, if you want to buy something that is like super fun and cool, I know, like, I remember a couple years ago, everybody was wearing the Bottega drop earrings, right? They came out with an Amazon-inspired version. Use those. Do not spend your money on, on the custom jewelry. I would say absolutely no. So, again, I have found these earrings, not the same ones, because again, these ones are real Chanel, but inspired version, and those, they sell out really fast. Now, I have more here that I have purchased, but I want to show to you this gorgeous brooch. And if you don't know, brooches are big this year. They start to make like more sound last year, but this year brooches are gonna come at full force. And not only one brooch, but like a collection of brooches, because there is this upcoming trend of just wearing a lot of jewelry pieces, substantial statement pieces with dainty pieces, like all a mix. It's gonna be such a big thing, and I'm sure that it's gonna hit even more during summertime when everybody has a bronze and you can show off all your jewelry pieces. Brooches are gonna be like so there. So get ready for that. And this brooch, I think, is just gorgeous with the pearls. It has the number 5, which we know it's the lucky number for, it's inspired. This is not a brooch that you're going to find it at Chanel. They don't have this exact brooch. It is just an inspiration of it. Really, really beautiful. And I also found this one that is of a Camellia with most likely what is going to be zirconias. And again, it's just letting you test a little bit of that, like, what about if I have this, or what about if I have that. I also have seen a lot on Instagram that people are taking off from their YSL bronzers or blushes or highlighters, the metal part, and then with a, I don't know, Gorilla Glue, Crazy Glue, just sticking a pin behind it. And let me tell you, okay, if you're thinking about a bronzer from YSL or a blush, we're talking about rounding $50 with, plus tax, whatnot. Well, this one right here solved that problem. Absolutely, that's so there you have it. You don't have to be crafty if you don't want to. I leave it up to you. If you want to do some crafty thingies, you may do so. A brand that has gained a lot of attention for the past 2 years because of the quiet luxury, although we all know that quiet luxury is just kind of like slowly but surely kind of fading away. And I don't think it's completely fading away, but it's more than anything like, okay, we're not going to be all dressing the same way. We know that ultimately quiet luxury is just fundamentals and basics of what you need to have in your wardrobe. It's not like a true sense of like, okay, this is me, a representation of my style. It's just kind of like your fundamentals, right? But anyhow, we all know that the raw 90s bag is so huge, and it's such a tiny bag for that matter. Well, I found that inspired version at Amazon, and it's this cutie. Oh my gosh. So it comes in many colors. I went ahead and purchased the suede one and the leather one. And this is actually real leather. Look at that. And look at that chocolate brown. So beautiful. We all know chocolate brown is big, and it's going to peak throughout the entire year. So don't think that it's coming and going. No, you're going to see it no matter what. I think it's an excellent color. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that little strap. Don't you worry. Hold on. I have it right here, right next to me. So you can actually adjust the strap to make it, I don't think this will be crossbody, but at least shoulder. Now, if you're super petite, like, I don't know, size 0, you may be able to crossbody it. But at least at minimum, it should be like, you can put it on your shoulder and it will go up to like around your waist or a little bit below your waist. Let me see if I find the price, because I think the price was pretty good for being a leather bag. Actually, it says here that they are crossbody. So I need to just put the actual strap and try it. These are around the $50 mark each, but consider that these are actually leather and they come in different colors. Even the lighter version, that if you don't know, the lighter version, it's a very look after bag, because if you don't know, the raw, as quiet luxury as it could be, it's just a brand that honestly captures the attention. The leather is super supple and super soft, and this is a bag that doesn't have a lot of like design aspects. It's just very simplistic, and I think that makes it really easy to, create a look-alike, something that has a little bit of similarity without being a copy. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful belt. When I saw the color, I'm like, well, look at the shirt that I have right now, but look at this gorgeous belt in this amazing burgundy tone. $16. I was like, what? $16? And when I received that, I was happily impressed because, friends, again, sometimes you are like looking at these kind of items and you're like praying, like, okay, please don't sell me just whatever, send me something nice and good. And a belt always is gonna dress up an outfit. Now it comes in different lengths too, so that's great because that way you can, get the good length for you. And I will say 100% I recommend it. This, even the stitching is really nicely made with that buckle edge, super beautiful. If you are to get a belt from that designer house, it's gonna cost you above $1,000. This one for $16, perfect color. This color is gonna take you right now all the way to fall winter season. Burgundy is a classic color. You see, it's kind of like a black that is a classic color and white that is a classic color. Those are kind of colors that they will never go out of style. It's actually a color that elevates your look. Okay, I think this is super, 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 super fun. And I was just so excited when I saw them because I feel like, say you have a black dress, your basic black dress, the one that you wear like for the morning time, but then you need to dress up. I don't know, you're going for a date or you're going for a dinner of, like whatever is the case, and you do not necessarily you don't have time to change, or you just don't want to spend money in buying another dress. You can dress it up again with a belt, but look at this belt, friends. Oh my gosh, when you see it, I know. This is stunning. Look at that. Friends, this is just gorgeous. You can, like you said, yes, with pants. Imagine like white pants, black top, like very Chanel-esque, with this Camellia style. Oh my gosh, this is just unbelievable. Now, I give you a trick right here. This one, as you can tell, is not branded, doesn't say Chanel here, but, okay, if you had been buying Chanel Beauty during the holiday season, there were some charms that they had the Camellia, right? You can actually take these off and put those Camellias in there, and oh, I know. I know that I also bought the white one. I had to. These are gorgeous. Like it has been years that I had been eyeing Chanel's belts. Like for years. There are so many, so different ones, so beautiful ones. Oh, they are just like so stunning, beautiful. But for one reason or another, I always go like, I don't need them. Another time, another thing. Not right now. I always do so. But when I saw these ones, it's like, okay, I think I just don't feel rip off, Doesn't say Chanel, like I said, but you can be like even crafty and whatnot. And you know what? Talking about crafty, the good thing about these belts is that on the opposite side is basically a pin. So you can even take it off and, like put it on the lapel of your blazer. It will look really pretty, don't you think? So, friends, random walk, get these beauties. And it will just jazz up your outfit 100%. Let's talk about oh my gosh, you know how much I love the brand, and look what I found. Look at this gorgeous baby. It does have the star here. Yeah, it is perfectly made. Do not doubt on this one, okay? If you buy it, you're going to be very, very happy with what you're going to receive. Not gold, not solid gold again, and you can actually adjust it. So this is basically more of a choker kind of a style, but you can even like wrap it a few times and make it into a bracelet. Although I have seen that they have the bracelet also available. I will make sure to link it, and you have a couple different hoops when you can put the closure. Definitely this is more of a choker style, but wow, it is stunning. No words, right? No words. The costume jewelry one, like I said before, ain't real. It's not solid gold. It's not even plated. It's not even vermeil, okay? And they are not even pearls. And they will cost you an arm and a leg. This is just fantastic. Look at that. I'm just like so beyond happy I was able to get my hands on it. Now, it's sold out and it has come back in stock. So whatever you see, again, if you're excited, check the return policy. Most of these items, you're able to return them if they don't, like if you receive them and you feel like, oh my gosh, no, this is not it. I mean, totally, like you have the right to return. So check the return policy. Most of them, they do have a return policy. And I do not like say, oh, go ahead and return items because I don't want you to be wasteful. And that's exactly why I rather buy most of the items that I'm talking about, or I show you a few items that I had found. And if I feel like, I really want to see it in person, I purchase it and then I come back again, do another episode of this where I show you these hauls. So that's why it's so important that you stay tuned here, because you don't want to miss those uploads. You don't want to miss like, hey, this is legit, like it looks really, really good. It's a total amazing inspiration. You don't want to miss anything of that. Gosh, friends, I feel like I have been talking for hours, but I love to do these videos so much. I will do them more often. I have planned a little bit of, I say a little bit because there's always, things that happen in life of kind of like how I want my YouTube channel kind of a schedule. And definitely these series are going to be here. Let me know if you want to see more Amazon kind of videos, not only designer inspired, but also hauls of other things, because definitely, I mean, like there's a lot of things in here that I had bought at Amazon. Like these tulips, oh my gosh, they are amazing. They look so real, so real. Anyhow, I don't want to change the topic here, but this gorgeous bag has come back in stock. It's the one that has the zipper in the middle, and it also comes with a little pouch and whatnot. This is definitely an amazing find. So Random Walk, and right now they are offering it in many colors. So this variation in addition to other colors. Restoration hardware inspired chair. I bought it. It's incredible. And fun fact, if you have watched I think it was the December favorites, I didn't realize it was an inspiration of a restoration hardware chair. I bought it because I truly loved the design, and then it came amazing, wonderful. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not super cheap, but to be a designer style is insane, incredible, and I save thousands of dollars. That chair at Restoration Hardware is $5,000, almost $6,000, and the fabric is not as good as the fabric of my chair. My chair has more personality to it. The fabric is just so plushy, so soft. It has the forged iron brass. Oh, it just looks so amazing. It's such a gorgeous statement piece, designer piece. I mean, like, it's just unbelievable. In fact, the way that I realized it was a inspiration from the one from Restoration Hardware is because I was looking into buying another piece of furniture from Restoration Hardware, and while I was, browsing the pages of RH, I realized, oh my gosh, this is my chair. I'm like, wait a second, are they the same designers? What's happening in here? And then I put, 1 + 1 together. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. So I'm gonna link it. I know that's a home inspired thing that I had found, but I thought, let me show it to you. Now I do have a tiny little unboxing here of something that I was sent. Is this gorgeous tennis necklace. Oh my gosh, this is just stunning. You should see how much this thing sparkles. Now this is not solid gold. These are not real diamonds. These are just, pretend and call it a day. But from the same brand, they have a lot of inspired designer items. They are not dupes. They are not like, replicas, nothing of that. No. Nothing of that. They are just purely inspiration. But I thought to share it with you because they sent me these, and then looking to their website, it's like, wow, they have very much inspiration of beautiful jewelry pieces that if you're not sure if you will wear it, I think, again, it's a really good way to try before you pull the trigger on something that is so expensive. Gosh, friends, we can keep going here for forever. I'm going to show you a few other pieces. I have in my cart at the moment more than 52 items as I do the ones that I share with you today. Okay, look at these 18 karat gold plated pearl earrings. Oh my gosh. Yes, the D brand. And it seems like they are gonna come fast. Now, I came across this beautiful scarf with this kind of motif, the flowers and everything, and it looks so beautiful and luxurious. It comes not only on the smaller size, the smaller print, but also the large print. I think this will make even for a beautiful Mother's Day gift too. I mean, a gift to yourself. These are just gorgeous. These moccasins, very much inspired by the ones from Saint Laurent, which are like $1,200, something like that. Oh my gosh, these not only look beautiful, they have excellent reviews. They come in different colors too. Moccasins are always something that I feel like you need to try just to have at least once. They are super comfortable. They can be dressed up really well if you know how to use them. And these are like classic, completely classic. These are stunning, a stunning piece. Now, I was talking about this denim bag. Look at this gorgeous oversized denim bag. Also Chanel inspired. Oh my gosh. Now these, they are in the pre-loved market. They are very pricey, over the $10,000. And this is just a no-brainer. Great for traveling, from going, if you are, I don't know, New York, for example, big city that you need to walk a lot. This will be a lifesaver. And you know what? I have found the leather version, all leather version in two different sizes, the large and the extra large, at an incredible price point. I mean, like, this is luxury in an Amazon budget. Okay, this is what it is. And this is, to me, what makes me so happy to share with all of you. Now, if you had been looking at these round toe, kind of double toe flats from the brand Maison Margiela, these, I know that some people, they think they are the horse hoof, but actually they were inspired by, how Japanese, Asian people, they use the sandal with a sock. That's the inspiration that comes for. Well, I had found very much alike to these flats for around $50. It is a great price. It has really nice reviews to the tabby flats, and I heard that they are really comfortable. So it's something that I will highly suggest you check it out. If you have been eyeing the Alaya inspired bag, what about if you give a try to this one first and see if you feel comfortable wearing that kind of bag. Now, I do have my preferred bag on this style. It is by Fabric. I will leave it also link, but the price point is higher because it is leather gold plated. I mean, you know how much I love Fabric, but if you're wondering, this is a really good one. Now, Chanel 25 is represented right here. Obviously, it doesn't say Chanel. I just want to reiterate that, right? For around $50, that, and it comes even in like, I like to sway. I want to say I like to sway because it doesn't say here anywhere that they are real leather. And I have showed it before to you. And a lot of you had bought it and you were really happy with your purchase. Now, this sandal that that I own is back in stock. So random walk, because it always like, oh my gosh, it appears and disappears. Now, this is gorgeous. Dior inspired shawl. Are you kidding me? This is stunning for $17. I also found this kind of like twilly kind of a scarf. Great for your hair, or if you want to wrap it on the strap of your bag. You know what? When it's wrapped on your hair or is used to cover the handle of your bag, nobody's gonna see if it's real or not. Just save your money. Get this one, because why you're going to spend on the other one? And talking about hair and styles for your hair, look at these gorgeous bows. I found many ones. One's CC, one's the D brand, one's Celine inspired clips too. I mean, I have found so many. So my sweet friend, oh my gosh, I have to show you this one. Look at this gorgeous, very much inspired to the Lady Dior bag with pearls for $30. And this is perhaps my favorite find out of all. Look at this Hermes inspired Birkin cargo bag. Do you know how hard it is to find a cargo bag from Hermes? We're talking about over like closer to $30,000. This is 130. Oh my gosh. Oh, not only that, look at this picotin inspired one, Himalayan style. So gorgeous, friends. We can stay here for years and years and years on end. I will leave as many as possible on my Amazon storefront, so check it out. I not only have their designer inspired items, but I also have things for the home, things that I love, things that I buy on repeat and repeat and repeat. Okay, friends, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know which items you have pulled the trigger on. Let's continue that conversation on the comment section down below. While you're at it, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the post notification bell on so you don't miss any of my uploads. If you're on Instagram, TikTok, come and follow me there. If you like the video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Share it with family, friends, because hey, you know what? Here, we are to support each other, and our economy. Okay, friends, and if you're not done watching my content, I will be leaving you a couple other videos at the end of the screen that I'm sure you're gonna love. See you then.